Hi, everybody. Oh my God.
I was like, what are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to. I was ill prepared. Hi,
You're
everybody.
you're
Welcome to Back and
live.
Forth with Gerald and Jamie, season 2, ep 8.
Ep
Ep
eight.
8.
Ep
See,
eight.
when we get syndicated, there'll be somebody to take care of this for me. So
I
anyhow,
see.
yeah. So this amazing person that I'm sharing space with is Jamie of Wandering Mountain Bardic Path, Jaime. I'm TarotStache. Thanks for being here. So, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Mm-hmm.
Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance, really. And please like, share, and subscribe this video. It's free. I would be reminding everybody to check your subscriptions because apparently YouTube has been doing some weird things.
Check your subscription.
So today we are going to be doing back and forth. We are asking questions from the cards that I have sent Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
You all are welcome to join us. Links
Mm-hmm.
below. Links are below to previous episodes of Back and Forth with Jamie and Gerald.
Mm-hmm.
So anything you would like to say to people before I say hello to individuals?
Hi.
Okay. You got it. I mean,
That's all I got.
I no worries. And I want to say welcome the best chatters, the best lurkers, the work lurkers, the flying lurkers, the future lurkers, the tub lurkers, washing dishes lurkers, walking lurkers, all of the lurkers, cow lurkers, multitask lurkers, gardening lurking, parenting lurking, nap lurkers, turkey lurkers, only half paying attention lurkers, and I put cow lurkers in there twice. So, and the snoring lurkers. Wow.
And the cow counters, right?
And the cow counters, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
let's say hi to some people, shall we?
Hi, people. Shall we?
Plucky Heroine is sorry to miss this. Well, I'm glad you're watching the replay because you can actually watch it at faster speed. And then when we talk really fast and we sound funny. So, maybe. Jonathan Daly is here. Hi, Jonathan.
Aloha.
Beth Aspasia Rising. Hello.
Yes. I just want you to hear me the next time we're in chat together and we capitalize each other's names, that you hear Beth, because that's what I'm saying in my head.
I like this. Moderators, please watch this one. TarotStache. Kaylee is here. Fogo Pogo. And Debbie is here getting my hellos in before I get in the car.
Because she will not be texting in the car.
No, not texting. Hands on the wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Jane,
on the wheels?
On the wheel.
Okay.
Well, on the wheels. I mean, you could be driving in multiple time zones or something like that.
Sure.
So, no nap for Jane today. And Mary Hernandez Walker is here. Hello. Kaylee is work lurking.
Worker lurker.
Why am I hearing the Monty Python I Am a Lumberjack song?
Because, Jane, you're special.
Wow, you're special. Tortoiseshell Moon Kathy is here. Hello. Madame Maru's House of Cards. Merita is here. Good to see you.
You're Jared today.
I'm Jared. There you go. Hey. And I love how this is season 2. Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm expecting by season 4 we'll be syndicated. So
goals, people. Goals.
Goals. Yep, we've got the cow lurking.
Mm-hmm.
The Flying Burrito Brother lurkers. Huh.
Okay.
Zane, Tarot Token Witchery is here. Hello, Zane.
Z-Bug.
Yeah, cow lurker. I do put Jamie to sleep, and then I actually whisper silently to her to help influence her dreams or her nightmares. I mean, her dreams.
You had it right the second time.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. So, no nap for me. I did take a nap between the show this morning and the one that I did with Jean and Joan, which was lovely. Mary Hernandez Walker, we're actually we're not doing readings per se. We are actually doing questions from these games, and we're answering those. And you are welcome to join us.
Play.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
We are going with the inner child and playing today.
Yes. So.
Cheers.
But I am actually with. Marina is hosting Hershey the Shadow Reader and me for blind spot readings tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
So okay, Jamie is trying to move us along, and I do want to say Jamie and I just got an email that made us both excited. Do you want to tell everybody about that email?
Was it about Kelly Burton?
Yes.
Oh, Kelly Burton has, who is the Sacred Bee Tarot, has a new 68 card oracle that is going to be going live June 21st on Kickstarter. 68 cards. So her preview had 36 plus 4. I was counting 36, and then she has the directional things. And I'm like, it's only Kelly Burton that I would actually pledge for just a 36 card oracle. And then I read right above that that's just the preview. There are 68 cards, people, in these beautiful hues that will go fantabulously with whichever Kelly Burton deck you have. And we are not going to sell, purchase responsibly, do the Kickstarter things if you want to. Has nothing to do with that. It's the fact that he and I were excited because he and I both have all of Kelly's decks.
Yes.
And the oracle looks just scrumptious.
It looks very good. It looks very good. So, and Beth said, you don't know the Flying Burrito Brothers, Graham Parsons and Chris Hillman from the Birds and Garth Hudson from the band.
Nope.
Okay. I'll have to look it up. Okay. Stop. There you go. We'll do the middle one.
All right.
Uh-oh.
What childish thing do you still enjoy?
What childish thing do I still enjoy? And everybody in chat can put their answer in there too. I love ice cream drumsticks.
That's a childish thing for you?
Well, I think, yes, because it was a special treat as a kid.
That's awesome. I like that.
Yes. So, I often, Jeffrey picked up some drumsticks at the store this Sunday. And, my question is how many ice cream drumsticks are too many in one day? I think 8 is my personal best.
8 in a day.
8 in a day.
I will say to you what I say to Stephen. Okay. We had cake left from Mike's birthday. We had 2 pieces of cake. They came out of the fridge and they went on the counter. And I'm like, are you throwing those away or are you eating them? And he's like, well, I'm going to start on the first one. And he ate the first one while he was talking to me and I was making my breakfast. Then he opened the second one and I said, are you going to eat the second one? And he's like, I'm going to do my best. And I'm like, excuse me, Mr. Diabetic, is this wise? He's like, a little extra insulin.
That's what I do. Yes.
8. I will have to tell him.
I'm at the time they were only selling them in packs of 8. So,
Yes. So
but
what
yeah.
childish thing do you still enjoy, people of the chat?
Bluey.
Hmm?
I don't know Bluey. What's Bluey?
Kaylee will explain.
Okay.
Come on, Cal Lurker.
Childish. Singing and dancing in my house. I make up songs and dance around. I love it. Jonathan still loves watching cartoons, as done Merita, and
Mhm.
Disney movies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a bunch of baby toys. I use as fidget toys too. Love that. And I still sleep with multiple stuffed animals. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
Yep. I like the ones with caramel in them. Um, I don't. I don't need the ones with caramel in them. I won't kick them out of the
He
bed.
wants the original.
Yeah, I like the original. Ness, back and forth is when Jamie and I share space and we share giggles and we read cards and everybody in the chat participates because we have the best chatters.
And we go back and forth.
And we do. Kaylee loves Disney movies.
Go tit. Wait, Ness. What? Got it. Okay. Sorry. It just caught my eye and made me laugh.
She's Go ahead tit. Of me, everybody.
That's our charge. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. Mary still plays peekaboo with my parrot Chica.
Oh, yeah.
Or Chaka. Bluey is an awesome cartoon. Oh, and Jane sings to my animals. It's not necessarily childish. And Bluey is Australian. Mm-hmm. It's a children's cartoon show about a dog. Nice. Mm-hmm. So childish delight, Kathy says, putting on my welly boots, gum boots over there. Yeah. When it's been raining to jump in a muddy puddle.
Yeah, I have my wellies down in the garage, and I just realized that they have a bunch of spider webs inside them, so I'm going to have to hose them out because that will scare the piss out of me to put them on.
Well, I love kids' books too. I think that's great, and so
same here, Kaylee. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So, what about you?
Gosh, there are a lot of things that I still do. I still believe in the magic of Disney. Christmas still makes me smile. I like all the things Christmas. I'm a child about my birthday. I baby talk to my dogs and my birds. I do dance and sing. I still do color crayons and crap like that. When the world gets too tough, go to my corner and get my crayons.
I think that's called taking care of yourself and managing your well-being. Jane likes to dance in the rain.
Yeah.
I was actually just watching Rugrats yesterday, the cartoon. I love me some good cartoons.
Mm-hmm. Justice League. Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock is good.
I would still watch that.
Yes.
I could. I have HBO, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's about it.
So,
I mean, I'm sure there's more.
Yeah. Marina, Heart Center Tarot, is here. Hi, Marina, who is hosting me tomorrow. And Marina, what childish thing do you still love? Do you still enjoy? That's the question on the table right now. Mm-hmm. And and Jane watches anime. Mm-hmm. Oh, and of course, Kaylee has the entire series on DVD.
Overachiever much?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No judgment. So.
Well, I don't know. There's a little bit of judgment.
Well, there's a little bit of judgment, but it's in love, and we're doing it in front of you.
It's Kaylee. Come on, I can poke at her.
You know what I need? I need like a little cow that I can use. I need like a toy cow. So
go like this across the.
Yeah. So swinging in the park.
Nice.
That's great. We have permission. 100%
I know.
Joke away. Using the swings. I love it. Okay. So your question, What is
Using the swings versus swinging in the park.
what? Oh, swinging in the park versus using the
Using the swings. She's like, hold up. Let me back up a little bit.
There you go. Oh, and I'll send you one with your deck. Oh, hey, I'll take it. Jonathan still love having a blank canvas as a bunch of different colors in acrylic paint. Yes,
that's nice.
And okay. What is something you hate that everyone else loves? What is something you hate that everyone else loves? And you at home watching this on playback, what is something you hate that everyone else loves?
Okay, I'm going to change the word hate to dislike because I don't really hate anything.
I get it, yes. Oh, here, this just in. Merita said coloring books.
That you dislike, that everybody loves?
Yep.
Okay.
Hot, spicy food. Ticking clock. Loud music. I dislike Julia Roberts and cannot watch her act. Everyone seems to like her. Jonathan doesn't like tomatoes. And Jane the Seeker doesn't like hamburgers.
Why is that, Jane? What is it about hamburgers? Oh, Debbie Bon Jovi.
Okay.
It's
No,
totally
coloring
okay.
books are my childish enjoyment. To correct
it.
Yes,
okay.
there you go.
Just came right at the right time for us to eating
Well,
chicken feet. Oh, yeah.
Mary says eating chicken feet, so okay.
You answer. I got to think about this.
What is something I dislike that everyone else loves? Well, here in where I live, I don't like football. Everybody is obsessed about football here. I'm not a football fan. So, everybody seems to, and this has been going on for a while. Those of you who've watched me for a long time know this. I've not seen Dirty Dancing. I don't care to see Dirty Dancing. I don't want to see Dirty Dancing. And so I am particular about my movies. And if you tell me I need to watch it or I should watch it, you can be guaranteed I will not be watching it.
Yeah, you're just like Tanya in that if you say, oh, you've got to go and do this, you've got to check it out because that's just ridiculous. Go, go, go. Yeah, that her back's going to go like this.
Yep.
And it's going to be no.
If you were to say, I think you would like this because this, this, and this, that's different. So, okay, wait a minute. We should, we've got, not everyone likes Bon Jovi. I mean, the poor
woman's Bruce Springsteen. No shade or nothing.
Wow.
That should say Tay.
Wow. Okay. And Jane said, I should say a hamburger sandwich. It's the bread that is yucky.
When I read that, I was like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Jonathan's not a sports fan either. Plucky hates peas and beans. And, oh, snap. You have a bad team, although they are getting better. I have no idea of what you were referencing. Marina can't think of anything. And, not a lot of football love. But, there's room for all of that. I really, really want to love bubble baths. I do not find them relaxing at all. Sorry. I'm a shower gal. I'm not a shower gal. I'm a shower guy. I don't like baths. So Jane's not a fan of any metal music, but I love Disturbed and some other bands.
Okay, so that first statement's not actually true. But I love you.
Snap. Okay.
Because I like David Draymond as well from Disturbed.
So what is something you dislike that everyone else loves?
Rider-Waite-Smith.
Boom. Actually,
know that.
I am right there with you.
Yeah, they know that though.
Yeah.
Generally, if it's something that's super popular, I'm gonna be like dubious. I can get in on the whole Taylor Swift thing that, you know, so many people have been recently down on Taylor Swift, and I actually love her because of my niece. My niece looks exactly like Taylor if you dress her up. Anyway, she's 22, so it's not like you would play dress up with your 22-year-old niece, but you know what I mean.
Jamie, I'm writing a review right now recommending a couple of decks for people who don't like the OG RWS.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. RWS is not my fave either. I have struggled to find a version I want to read with. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there are plenty of deck creators that I've accepted their version of, obviously Rider-Waite-Smith, because they want to be able to sell their decks and appeal to the broadest spectrum of things. But I also like the fact that they have incorporated their own touch to some, you know, to some of the cards. We're
They've
going
added
through the Awakening Tarot right now, and while it still has Rider-Waite touches, it still is quite eclectic and super well done. So yeah, so there's my answer. It's the best I can do right now.
That's okay. Have you ever seen Fedor Pavlov's Madame Maru cards? Straight up RWS with inclusion, a very, very much creator's own touch. Yes. Yes.
I am zipping my mouth. Kicking the key to the curb. Second one from your left ear.
So this one?
Yes, please.
Okay. What trait do you envy in others?
That's easy. God, that looks like my eye test. What trait? Anyway. Yeah, exactly. 3, 3, 2, no, 2, 1, 4, 1. You know, they do the little.
Yes.
Anyway, I've had some coffee.
A or B?
Yeah.
A or B? B
1
or A?
2.
Yes.
2 or 3. Yeah. While we pause for station identification.
This section of the video is brought to you by the word laugh. Everyone say it with me. Laugh. Laugh. To show emotion, such as mirth, joy, or scorn, with a chuckle or explosive vocal sound. Have a good laugh and like, share, and subscribe to our channels. Laugh.
I love that.
You thought I was going to do something else, didn't you?
No, I was hoping you were going to not. So tell me the question again. I'm so sorry.
Well, let me go. Okay, so what trait do you envy in others? And Beth said, I envy people with patience. If I hold it together, my eyes still roll and I can't hide it.
Okay, I have an answer.
Okay. And, Maritas said the color scheme. Kaylee said patience, ability to trust easily, motivation, being able to go out and just do something without being hella nervous or anxious. So, and I'd love to be able to go out to a bar and be spontaneous. Never going to happen. Jonathan envies those with self-confidence. And the question again for those is, what trait do you envy in others? So, Jamie.
So, I am the this it's just fact. I am a class A professional. Okay. But meaning that I try and treat everyone in business the same. I try and do all the things appropriately. The thing I envy in other people is the ability to let snarky comments about the clinic or my doctor when I know how hard we work and I know my doctor very well of over 15 years, and I know that what they're saying is incorrect.
Yes.
And other people's ability to let it go boop, boop.
Yeah.
I find that very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And I envy it in others.
Yeah.
And I will go, someone, I think it went by us, but no, it was Madame Maru, mobility. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm very envious of that now.
Yes. Yeah.
After being a runner for so long.
Yeah.
And having that.
Marina said, I envy those who can recall facts without seeming to try.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Plucky Heroine has made it back. Willpower.
Mm-hmm.
So Kathy said, not a personality trait, but I do envy those who are able to fall asleep and stay asleep. Here's me and my overactive brain. Once I finally shut down, I wake up to pee.
Well, let me tell you, Kathy, I have two fuckers of a dogs, Rumor and Fitz, and they both are well trained and know better, but they always futz around at the last outing of the night. Yep. So 2 o'clock in the morning, they're prancing back and forth, off the bed, on the bed, off the bed, on the bed. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yes.
And Fitz will whine right next to my head. Right next to my head.
Yeah.
I would like to sleep through the night. I probably could. I bet you I'm conditioned and trained now that I could not.
I do have nice eyes, don't I?
Yeah, you do. You're just dreamy.
Thank you, Diva. Mary said, people who are disciplined in life. So, and a lot of people seem to have the trouble falling asleep. I envy the ability of people to complete things. They finish stuff, they get it off of their to-do list. I have so many to-dos that are open loops, they drive me nuts.
We've finished several projects together. We also have dismissed several projects together.
We have, but yes, but it's one of those things that that's the ability, and I don't know if that's willpower or whatever. It could be focus. But yeah, so
could be boring. Could be that our creative minds have gone in a different direction from the original.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
I'm speaking of one of our most current projects that will be coming up for change here pretty quick.
What?
What?
Who?
I don't know. I'm sure you'll read the signs. I'm not getting it. I saw the sign. 12 sign, 36 sign, 500 readings for 36 sign. I mean, sorry.
Dismissing is a form of completion for sure. Yeah. Negating. So.
Oh, sure, Jane. We all do that.
I try to not to, but I still do. Yep. So I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. I'm like going, I should know this.
Astrology, dude.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right.
The second one from your left ear. Yes.
I had to think. Right, left, what?
Oh, look. Jeffrey. Hello, everybody. This is Jeffrey. Jeffrey's voice, my husband. I was getting strawberries and lost track of time. I'm here now. One of my favorite times of the day.
Gadzooks.
Gadzooks. Gadzooks. I need to, that is a word I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Kaylee, hell yeah.
oh yeah, there you go. I've never procrastinated. Well, yeah. Anyhow, go ahead. Hi,
Hi,
Cuba.
Cuba. Jinx, you owe me a coffee. Um,
All right,
what
I'll ship
is
it out to you.
so you can modify this if you need to for chosen family, your husband, whatever, or friends or whatever. What is the weirdest thing that your family does together? What is the weirdest thing that your family does together?
What is the weirdest thing that my family does together?
Mm-hmm.
God, that's a tough one. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Jeffrey, if you're listening, what is the weirdest thing my family does together? I mean, I don't know. Oh gosh. I don't think things are necessarily weird. So,
Well, like I said, you can modify it. What's the coolest thing? What's the strangest thing? What's the weirdest thing? What's the most monotonous thing? I mean, I don't know. Put whatever word you want in there. Be quiet at the same time.
I don't think that has ever happened.
Oh, that's funny, Jane. I love that.
We make a big dinner and then we all go to our rooms to eat. Well, and yeah. So, yeah. Actually, we all talk at the same time. So, yeah, I don't think we can't be quiet, but there was something else with that. Can you answer that? So,
Yeah. Yeah. What's the weirdest thing that my family does together? So, Stephen and I, generally speaking, don't have any meals together other than dinner. And that's only a few nights a week because of my schedule and his running schedule.
mhm.
But, and I don't know that this is weird, but it's just a habit, I think. When I make or have breakfast or whatever, or I start my day, I start it at the dining room table and I let the biggest parrot, Peaches, out, and she will eat her breakfast at the same time. And when she's done with her breakfast, she will come and want to take over my coffee cup and my breakfast.
Yes.
And then she will go and torture the cockatiels. But um, what's another weird thing?
Oh,
What's one?
and Tom, early ritual. Hello, Tom has said, I don't know if this is weird, but so. And Debbie said, we tend to tell jokes with very dark humor. And Beth
Oh,
said, weird thing. We sit in the kitchen and try to decide what to make for dinner. We usually start around 10 a.m. and are opening wine at 4 p.m., still undecided. Usually someone runs out for takeout.
so Debbie, so we have a group. It's basically the doctors and the side chicks, and so when you have two veterinarians, a veteran EMT, and someone who has been in medical rescue for 35 years, yeah, we have very sick and dark humor, and we just had quite a dark discussion about the chickens that went to live with one of the doctors and the side chicks and their fate this weekend.
Okay.
So I understand that one.
I would actually say, Debbie, thank you for reminding me about this. My humor is, my family at funerals and viewings,
Mm.
we are telling jokes, we are laughing, we are remembering funny things that the deceased has done, and then we're like crying in the next breath. So,
Mhm. I will never forget one of my friends, her mom unfortunately passed away. And they had a viewing and they had this really pretty room set up for her and everything. And in the process of things, her rosary had gotten flipped over. Yeah, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yes, yes, it
Winner,
was.
winner, chicken dinner.
And neither one of the girls wanted to touch their mom. They didn't want that memory of, cold touch.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I can do it. It's not a problem. This is not real. Kind of, I'm not emotionally invested in this. I like their mom, but it's just when you do the things that I do, death is just part of the deal, right?
Yes.
And so I did the things, and then they started looking at their mom and how she had been rouged up and her mouth and this, and both of the girls started cackling so hard that it was the sobby kind of laughy thing that everybody's involved, and then it kind of devolves to crying and then back to laughing.
Yep.
It was very cathartic for one, and so hella amusing because I think their mother would, as a devout Catholic, would have been horrified.
Which makes it even funnier.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh, and
my dad. Oh my God.
Debbie said I was going to add, it gets worse at times of crisis. Go figure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I stopped my dad in his coffin. Slapped my dad in his coffin.
Slapped.
Okay. Slapped. And Madame Maru says we speak Latvian and open Christmas presents on Christmas Eve. That's actually beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. And hello, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
So, but yeah, cool.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Maroog, the winner chicken dinner, I'll tell you, I got a picture from BFF of the freshly roasted chicken. One of them.
That's one snort. So there you go. Okay. So you get to pick, because I picked that last one. You go. Do I go first? Here.
Yeah, because it was the weirdest thing you guys do together, right?
Yep. Jamie, death is not the opposite of life, but part of it. Yep.
Yeah. Middle.
What creeps you out the most?
Oof. It takes a lot to creep me out. Just because, I mean, I gotta admit, tumors and open and all the surgery things, they kind of fascinate me.
Yes.
I'm the one that suggested, taxidermying a dog's foot. It's like the rabbit's foot, dog's foot instead. So, which they did.
For entertainment purposes only.
Tell me the question again. I got off on
what creeps you out the most?
A squishy sound. Bugs. Okay, Maru. Okay, thank you. Here in the mid to southern part of the state, it gets really, really super cold. So generally speaking, knock on wood, no roaches. Okay. Up north, they have them in housing that's not, cleaned and all of that stuff. They have them, but roaches, after my time in Arizona and going to school there and everything, they will squeeze me out. Even though I know what they do, and it's interesting how they survive and how they're set up and all of that stuff. That will squeeze me out. And a certain sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kaylee said, I'm super paranoid, so everything. Beth said, creeps me out, scary movies. And by scary, I mean the Halloween, any movie where people are terrorized by someone or something. No, thank you. Centipedes for Jonathan. So Scooby-Doo gave Kaylee nightmares. The line there.
Okay.
Potato bugs.
Potato birds.
Well, that's because Jeffrey is like birds flying freely in my personal space, including but not limited to
The giant
giant
superstore.
superstore. Yeah. Well, and
Mm.
and Jeffrey hates the movie The Birds, and I
Mm.
thought it was fascinating, and the way it ended was great. Mary said, "Anyone with bad vibes, I can't explain the creepy feeling some people seem to emit." Oh, I get it.
We had a dude come into the office the other day and he wanted something from us. And I actually felt him all the way in my office. And I came out and I just walked by. I said, "Good afternoon." Just walked by, caught the receptionist's eye, and I did like that and kept walking. I'm like, "No, I don't want that here.
Yeah, yeah,
Not happening."
yeah. Ventriloquist dummies, shudders.
I hated those when I was a kid. Now I'm just annoyed by them. See, I
Yeah,
shouldn't say hate because I don't hate anything, but
yeah.
they squeed me out.
What creeps me out? I actually don't like having my blood drawn. I
Mm.
don't watch it. I so that for me is a, I'm like, I no, I don't do it. But Mary, I think something that something you said reminds me, the creeper vibes,
Mm-hmm.
and I can be very perceptive of that, and I'm very receptive to that. And as a supervisor, I would get those feelings, and I would immediately appear next to my employee who is dealing with the creep
Mm-hmm.
of any kind. So,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I can see that.
ooh, gross. Middle.
I think it's just funny that this word was used previously, but it's not meant in the way that we were just talking about it. Who is the one person you constantly creep on social media? So who's the one person who or persons who do you go and seek them out on social media and check their stuff out frequently? That's how I would put that.
I don't do a whole lot of that. I don't like
No, I
social
do.
media. So, I don't,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Beth is like on needles. Yeah, I don't watch people having blood drawn in movies at all. So, and Jonathan, creeped their phlebotomist out. Gerald. Yeah.
So who's the one person you constantly go and check out their social media?
Well, apparently Gerald.
Mm-hmm.
Gerald. T. Lynn said, hated the birds attacked by crow when 3 years old and still at 60 terrified of them, or birds that get too close. Yeah. Social media, Stevie Nicks and John Stewart and Pedro Pascal.
Pedro.
So, who am I looking at? I feel like I should have an answer to this, and I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know something that I don't?
No, I know that there are people that you go and look at their Instagram and stuff like that, but I'm not going to throw you like under the bus.
Well, I do like to know. Oh, it's 4:44. Well, I don't know. Actually, one of the things that I do, and it's like I do like Goodable. I like on Instagram. It's the things that they're feel good stuff. So I am searching those out because I like those.
Mm-hmm.
So
So I go and check certain friends of mine. I go, let's see, I go and check out.
Jamie has frozen. Jamie has frozen. So Jamie is frozen. Jamie is still frozen.
My back.
You're frozen, but you're back now. So, okay. All right. You said you check out some friends. Are you frozen now? No, you're not frozen.
Hi.
Yes.
Are you there now?
I'm here. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm asking Stephen, excuse me, are you messing with the internet? And remember I told him he should go get his computer?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what happened. Anyway, Aaron Hagar, I love him a lot. He's Sammy Hagar's kid, and he and I are
Oh,
about the same age. So I always go and look at his stuff. I always look at Jamie Sawyer to see what she's doing. I go and seek them out because they don't show up in my FYP for whatever reason. There's a couple of bodybuilders that I follow, a couple of marathoners. Yeah, so I mean, I do the things.
Beth is obsessed with Cult Mother.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know Athena Parakis, Dr. Athena Parakis. And Jane also watches cat and dog and any damn animal videos.
Yeah,
and
any
Jeffrey,
bird video ends up in my lap.
Jeffrey
Well,
is Jeffrey's always watching Chris Kelly McFadden. So Chris, if you're watching this, I think my husband has a crush on you. So
shit, who doesn't have a crush on Chris Kelly McFadden?
Well, I don't. I like him, but you know,
I love him. I think he's adorable.
I like your clarification, Jamie. Sounds less stalker-ish. Cooking pages for me.
Yeah, because this can sound kind of a little
Oh,
on
she
the
owns
creepy
Sage
side.
Goddess. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Sage Goddess store. I do that. Yeah. I'd look at her stuff too. Oh, Jenna. Moonlit Fae. I will say I stalk her store because I do. I'm like, okay, what's out next? Okay, what's out next?
Ladies and gentlemen, Julie Kushia Watts is in the house. Hello. I would
waving
imagine.
fast. Can you hear it?
Yeah. Well, I imagine Julie is like going taking a breath because, of course, you're in full growth swing. So
she has been busy.
Oh, a lot of art channels. Yes. I do like I do stalk RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh yeah.
So but Julia Child.
Oh.
Julia Child. So but yeah. Okay. But yeah, those are the ones that I will admit live on camera.
Nice.
Okay. Where are you?
Left.
What reality show would you love to be on? What reality show would you love to be on?
To be honest, none.
Yeah.
I don't like if you know that I am in some. Okay, if I was talented, Jeffrey, yes, Great British Bake Off, sure, I could totally see that, but yeah. I'm not a talented baker.
Well, I was actually thinking before he posted that I was thinking Bake Off. Oh, and Beth said Project Runway. She has opinions. And one of those cooking or baking competitions. If you can call that reality TV. Love Island UK. Mary said Chopped. Oh, Amazing Race for Marina. I actually just started watching the next great landscape artist from it's a BBC show.
Yeah.
So it's fascinating. So I just started watching that. So but
okay.
So reality show. You're done?
To be on? No, I don't have one to be on. Yeah, not to be on.
Kathy said reality is overrated. I don't need any more reality. A show that goes to another realm would be nice. Yep. So glow up, says Jonathan.
Yeah, but see, that's the okay. Yeah, all right.
Westminster, Jamie.
Yeah. I mean, if I was still doing the things, yeah, I would like to have. If we were still running the dogs that we were running back in the 70s, we would be at Westminster. So, yeah, I mean, that's valid.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And Plucky Heroine said, none for me, thank you. After my mom died, my dad started watching Meerkat Manor and Love Island.
Meerkat Manor, huh?
Yeah. No girl as a judge. No girl as a judge.
As a judge.
Well, I'm like Beth. I have a lot of opinions.
Yeah. I have quite a few opinions about the canines that they allow through based on
Yes. Well, the Great British Sewing Bee, that is so fun. I just the skill set is necessary. I wouldn't necessarily be able to do that with the time. So, but thank you, Kathy. I do like that one. So
yeah, to be a judge for Westminster, I mean, it's a full-time job.
Yeah.
Because you got to do the whole circuit things and yeah.
Beth loves Snoop Dogg narrating nature shows. I mean, come on, hysterical. I should, what I need to find is if there's Great British Sewing Bee available on like Tubi streaming or something like that. Love that. So Snoop always wins. So, all right, what you looking at?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just waiting.
Are you stalking someone online on social media?
Yes.
Left.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Jeremy Irons, Patrick Stewart, preferably together.
A throuple?
Do you need me to think about it for a second?
Nope.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Pink.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Jonathan said nailed it. I can't watch Nailed It because it drives me crazy. So there was a Canadian one too, sewing competition. Yep. Animal Planet, Snoop Dogg. Hello, Vanessa. Good to see you. We're both picking left. Yes. 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 We pick to the left. I love shows where people travel around visiting restaurants too. I'd do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jean-Luc Picard.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Him's handsome.
Yep. So, all right. Last one, people. You ready?
Well, that's your last one. I still have one left, but yes. Okay.
My last one. If a genie granted you 3 wishes right now, what would you wish for?
Okay.
And you cannot say more wishes.
No, I wasn't going to say that. I would say a stealth-proof property. In other words, a bigger property, completely surrounded by walls, surveillance, no... Yes. A bank account to support it, and traveling more with my husband. And then if I got an extra one just because I was nice, it would be a best-selling novel.
Okay. The question, Kaylee, is if a genie granted you 3 wishes right now, what would you wish for? An abundant retirement for me and Jeffrey, including, notice this is included in that, exceptionally good health care, an incredible home which will double as an artist retreat, and a healthy and physically fit body. So, okay. Jonathan likes Chris Evans and Chris Helmsworth. Merita said health, wealth, and happiness. Beth said corporations made decisions that put Earth first. Yes. Everyone become vegetarian and lots of money for me. And this just in. Vanessa says Keanu Reeves and Paul Walker. Larger fenced-in property with lots of interesting things for dog to play with.
Right.
Crush Jason Momoa, although Jean-Luc is sexy too. Independently wealthy. Enough money to live comfortably for the rest of my life. A home near the ocean and someone to share my life with. Nice. And of course I have to, and I'm like going, well, how selfish of me. I know. I'm like going, thanks, Beth.
Yeah.
Let's share the wealth. Let's everybody have health care so everybody is happy. No food gaps, no education gaps. So there you go. Okay, cool.
Pick one.
The one in your left hand.
What is one dream you have yet to accomplish?
What is one dream I have yet to accomplish?
Yay.
Ooh. I haven't had an art show for my art. So I also haven't published a book. And Beth's dream to write a book. And Kathy said the ability to teleport, so no more commuting, health for me and my family, and a home of my own, mortgage free. Finishing my book. There you go. There you go. What about you?
Oh, finishing that mother memoir.
Okay.
And school. God damn. I know. Hey, it's amazing. I can snap my fingers. I've been able to snap my fingers for exactly 1 week.
Okay. That's good.
It is good. It's amazing.
Jane the Seeker said, I DL'd a woman's story and I still need to write it. So a book too. There you go.
Check, check. Chickity check.
Sorry, do you all remember Steve Martin's sketch about wishes?
I do.
I don't remember that. I like Steve Martin. And in fact, Steve Martin is a very skilled writer and musician.
He is very skilled banjo player.
So, and Jane would like to write a book of her mom's life. She's a pilot.
Nice.
Finish my artwork to earn a good living. Jonathan said, wishes a bank account that always has more than I could ever spend. The more than I start with no matter what. Peace on earth. Retired husband so he can relax finally. And art school to become really good at painting. And Jane the Seeker Tarot, Jeffrey wants to know if you're feeling better. So,
go Kathy.
Kathy, yes.
Me too, Nancy. Hi.
Nancy, a Crohn's Intuition is here. Hello, Nancy. And should I let people in on a little secret? Because Nancy, a Crohn's Intuition, Jamie, and I the end of the month are going to be with Olivia Rose, the creator of the Mind's Eye Tarot.
Come play with us, Nancy.
Come play with us, yes. And so we, Olivia Rose, the creator, is going to be on, and we're going to be sharing space and chatting. So it'll be lovely.
It's going to be terrific.
So yeah, and he is a first-class art collector too. Yes. There you go. Only murders in the building.
Mm-hmm. That's so good.
Yep. It's a good deck. So, all right. That's that. And oh, by the way, Beth asked, have you done Gobsmacked? Why? This section of the video is brought to you by the word gobsmacked. Everyone say it with me. Gobsmacked. Gobsmacked. Overwhelmed with wonder, surprise, or shock. Astounded. I was gobsmacked to learn some people watching haven't liked, shared, or subscribed to our channels. Gobsmacked. I'm sure that no one was gobsmacked that I had that word already in the queue.
Nope.
So
not at all.
So have I shared this with you? One of my newest stash cards that came up in a fun conversation last Wednesday.
No.
It's paying attention. Everybody needs to be paying attention. Out of my mouth came this word, paying attention, and I'm looking, that has got to be a stash card.
Mm-hmm.
So next week, Jamie and I are going to be trying to do do you have that deck next to you?
What deck?
The one we're going to talk about next week. The horror.
Yeah.
My copy, the horror tarot. My copy should be arriving tomorrow, and it is the newest deck by, whose name escapes me, Todd Alcott.
Yes.
So we're going to be doing a deck casual about that next week. So, and again, know your limits, purchase responsibly.
Mm-hmm. So. Nancy, did you hear Gerald? Did you? I know. I didn't either, Kaylee. So, yeah.
I did not hear horror. What did you hear?
Horror. Mm.
That's a complete. That's for the after show. Vanessa said, Jamie, I overheard you earlier whilst I was driving. You mentioned you went to school in Arizona. I'm in Arizona. Which school?
Oh, ASU.
ASU.
Mm-hmm.
It's 105 degrees there now. Good Lord.
Yep. I worked for a mechanical company for a while I was going to school, and it was 121 in the shade next to the building sometimes. So, yeah. Wow. Peoria Mall. So here's a piece of trivia for you, Vanessa. What is it? 28th in Peoria or something? I was wasting time between classes. Okay, I had to drive to the West Campus, right? This is just when the West Campus opened in Phoenix instead of in Tempe. And my aunt lived in Chandler. Anyway, was walking through the mall, and I look at the Walden bookstore, and there's this table set up and all of these books and everything. And I realized that Diana Gabaldon was sitting at the table.
Oh, uh-huh.
And I looked at her. It was the dumbest damn thing. I was 20 something. I went over to her. There was nobody standing around. And I said, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can't go anywhere. I ran to my car. I had a copy. I had two different books of hers, but her first book, Outlander, when it came out, I got it at one of the biggest Walden bookstores I had ever seen in my life. It took up an entire city block, was
Nice.
glass all the way around. It was like in the early 90s. And yes, I ran back inside and she signed my book, and it says, "From one Jamie's creator to another."
Aw, did she spell your name properly?
She spelled my name. Her character's name is the dude's version, Jamie.
So
Mm-hmm.
thank you for being here, Mary Hernandez Walker. Thank you for being here, everybody. And next week, the plan is that we are talking about the horror tarot. The horror tarot. It's like that. It's like that word RURAL. How do you say that word?
What?
RURAL. RURAL. How do you pronounce that word?
Oral?
RURAL.
I'm going to ignore you. The other thing is, it's interesting, is that when I was in law school, and she did all of her research at the same law library we did in Scottsdale.
Oh, I think I remember you talking about that once.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was back in the day. I don't think she does. I don't know. Maybe I could ask her. She'd answer. Rural. That's how you say it. We have rural mail. Rural route mail.
Did you ever watch, is it 30 Rock? 30 Rock, the show 30 Rock?
Yeah.
And one of the people on there was writing a book, and it was called Rural Juror. Rural. So anyhow, it was funny. Yeah. So thanks everybody for being here. If you want to come on and you want to ask Jamie and I questions, I know Merita and Michelle Marie have extra questions, still some questions. So maybe we'll do that, but there we go. So any last minute words before we head out?
1. No, 2.
Yes.
Peace, people.
Bye.